Start Thinking Rich, 21 Harsh Truths to Take You from Broke to Financial Freedom by Klontz and Adrian Brambila. Introduction. Start Thinking Rich, 21 Harsh Truths to Take You from Broke to Financial Freedom by Klontz and Adrian Brambila is a no-nonsense guide to financial transformation that goes far beyond budgeting tips or investing strategies. At its core, this book argues something most people overlook. Your financial life is a reflection of your internal beliefs, not your external circumstances. Instead of sugarcoating reality, the authors present 21 brutally honest truths that force readers to confront the real reasons they're stuck financially. These truths challenge everything from how you spend money to how you define success, security, and self-worth. What makes this book especially powerful is its blend of financial psychology, why we behave the way we do with money, behavioral change strategies, real-world wealth-building principles. It's not about motivation, it's about transformation through awareness and action. What if everything you've been told about money is actually keeping you broke? What if working harder, saving more, and even getting a raise still won't make you rich? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't fail financially because they lack opportunity. They fail because they've been conditioned to think like broke people. And until that changes, nothing else will. Today, we're diving into Start Thinking Rich, a book that exposes the 21 harsh truths standing between you and financial freedom. Some of these will challenge you. Some might even offend you. But all of them could change your life. Part 1. The real problem, your money mindset. Let's go deeper into the root of the problem. Most people think money is about income, expenses, investments. But the authors argue it's actually about something far more invisible. Your subconscious beliefs. These beliefs, called money scripts, are formed early in life. Maybe you heard, money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are selfish. We can't afford that. At the time, these were just phrases. But over time, they became your identity. Now here's where it gets dangerous. Even if you consciously want to build wealth, your subconscious might be sabotaging you. For example, you earn more but feel guilty so you overspend. You save money but feel anxious so you spend it. You get ahead but fear losing it so you play small. This creates a cycle where you keep returning to your financial comfort zone, even if that zone is being broke. Part 2. The 21 Harsh Truths. Truth number 1. No one is coming to save you. This truth destroys the victim mindset. Many people secretly believe, once I get a better job, I'll be fine. The economy will improve. Something will eventually work out. But the reality is, no external force is responsible for your financial future. Taking ownership is uncomfortable, because it removes excuses. But it's also empowering, because once you accept responsibility, you take control. Truth number 2, you don't have a money problem, you have a behavior problem. Let's be honest. If money alone solved financial problems, lottery winners would stay rich. But most don't. Why? Because without the right behaviors, spending increases, poor decisions repeat, wealth disappears. The key behaviors that matter: discipline, delayed gratification, consistency. Money doesn't fix behavior. Behavior determines what happens to money. Truth number 3, your lifestyle is keeping you broke. This is one of the biggest traps in modern society. You get a raise. And instead of building wealth, you upgrade your life. Nicer car. Better apartment. More dining out. More subscriptions. This creates the illusion of success. But in reality, you're just increasing your expenses to match your income. This is called lifestyle inflation. And it ensures one thing. No matter how much you earn, you stay stuck. Truth number 4, comfort is the enemy of wealth. Let's break this down. Wealth requires taking risks, learning new skills, facing uncertainty, saying no to instant gratification. But comfort feels good. So people choose watching instead of learning, spending instead of investing, avoiding risk instead of growing. Over time, these small choices compound into a life of financial limitation. Growth always lives outside your comfort zone. Truth number 5, you must think like an investor, not a consumer. This is one of the most powerful mindset shifts in the entire book. Consumers think, how can I enjoy my money right now? Investors think, how can this money grow? For example, a consumer buys liabilities. An investor buys assets. A consumer spends to impress others. An investor builds to create freedom. This shift changes everything. Your purchases, your priorities, your long-term outcomes. Part 3, the turning point story. Let's visualize a turning point. You're sitting there one night, looking at your bank account, looking at your bills, and thinking, why am I still here? You've worked hard. You've tried. But nothing seems to change. Then it hits you. Maybe it's not the system. Maybe it's not bad luck. Maybe it's your approach. That realization is powerful. Because in that moment, you stop being a victim and start becoming a strategist. You begin asking better questions. How can I increase my income? What skills can I learn? How can I make my money work for me? That's the moment your life begins to shift. Part 4, what actually builds wealth. 1. Increase your income. Yes, income matters. But here's the difference. Most people stop at income. Wealth builders use income as a tool, not the end goal. They focus on learning high-value skills, creating multiple income streams, leveraging opportunities. 2. Invest early and consistently. The power of investing lies in compounding. Money earning money, which then earns more money. The earlier you start, the less effort required, the greater the results. Consistency beats intensity. Even small investments matter, if done consistently over time. 3. Rewire your money beliefs. This is where real transformation happens. You must 1. Identify limiting beliefs. 2. Challenge them. 3. Replace them. For example, I'm bad with money till I'm learning to master money. Rich people are greedy till wealth creates opportunity. Your beliefs shape your actions. Your actions shape your results. 4. Build systems, not goals. Goals are temporary. Systems are permanent. Instead of, I want to save money, you create automatic transfers, investment plans, spending frameworks. Systems remove emotion. decision fatigue, inconsistency, and replace them with predictable progress. Part 5: The Big Shift, Identity Transformation. This is the deepest insight of the book. Wealth isn't just about what you do. It's about who you become. You shift from reactive to proactive, consumer to creator, employee mindset to owner mindset. And this identity shift changes your habits, your decisions, your long-term trajectory. You don't chase money anymore. You attract it through alignment and discipline. Part 6: Why Most People Fail. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people won't change. Not because they can't, but because they won't. Why? Because change is uncomfortable. Growth requires sacrifice. Discipline is hard. So instead, they watch videos, feel inspired, then go back to old habits. The gap between knowing and doing is where most people stay stuck. So now the question is, what are you going to do with this? Because information alone doesn't change your life. Action does. Are you willing to face your financial habits? Challenge your beliefs? Make uncomfortable changes? Because if you are, this could be the moment everything changes. If this video challenged your thinking even a little, that's a good sign. Because growth starts with discomfort. Make sure to like the video, subscribe for more content on wealth and mindset, and comment below. Which truth hit you the hardest, and why? Because awareness is step 1. But action? That's where your new life begins.